Hello, everyone. My name is Nyjah Robertson. I am a third year, and my major is psychology with an emphasis in community research and service. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and the title of my project is Breaking the School to Prison Pipeline. Black excellence at UC Merced means to me the representation and growth of the Black population. Being that there's not a lot of people that look like me on campus, we have an opportunity to grow in all the endeavors that we choose to engage in. For instance, I had the opportunity to do research, I had the opportunity to establish my own club. I had a lot of different chances to grow and prosper in things that I chose to advocate for. And I feel like a lot of students that do look like me will have that opportunity as well. So just the growth aspect, I feel like will represent Black excellence at UC Merced. My project acknowledges the breakdown within the youth of the Black and Brown community, as there is an issue with the school to prison pipeline, and the representation of that pipeline is the Black and Brown youth. It also talks about the different disengagements that we have, being that there are issues at home in their home environment and they travel over to school. It typically causes the youth to not feel motivated to continue to be essentially great. So it just talks about the different ways in which we can acknowledge that, and then different ways in which we can go about disregarding the issues that they have to not disengage from their purpose of going to school and being great. So it just kind of pinpoints the different ways that we can support them the best way they need. I believe my project will support Black excellence because, like I stated before, the makeup of the school to prison pipeline is the Black and Brown community. So being that the Black is a part of the community makeup of the school to prison pipeline, I will be able to assist them in discontinuing this school to prison issue. I will also be able to acknowledge the different issues that we do have in the Black community, from the home environment into the school environment. And just like I said before, to be able to support them and being able to discontinue the issues that they have going on, and be able to and not internalize that, but instead take it and grow from it. Working on my project has been an experience. It has definitely had its ups and downs as I've been moving through different advisors. And it also has been very refreshing in a good way, because I'm learning a lot of new things as I go along. Being that I am a part of the community in which I'm representing, there are some things that I already know just from my experience, but there's also some things like surrounding statistics and then just different experiences that I was not aware of. So it's refreshing to see that there are different things in which I can also contribute to aside from my original cause, and that motivates me to do more. So it's been a doozy. It's still all new to me. I wasn't able to conduct this type of research as I wanted to before. So now that I'm able to, I'm learning different things as I go along. So it's been pretty good overall. It's been pretty good. I've had the opportunity to work with a variety of faculties and advisors, and each person that I've worked with, I've had a different experience, but it's been a growing experience. For instance, one of my faculty advisors is very heavy on literature. So whenever I talk to him about my project, he's ready for me to write a literature review and go over all these different sources and make sure that I keep them locked up. And it's like, okay, I like that idea. It's a lot, but I can do that. And my other advisor, she's very go with the flow type person. So she's like, whatever idea you have, I'll help you narrow it, and then we can pinpoint it and just take off to the moon from there. So that's a good, that's a good advisor. And then this other one that I've worked with, she's more so like, I have this idea and you have your idea, so let's combine our ideas and see how we can come to a common ground. And that's also a different experience too. So I've had a variety of different ways that I can approach my research, which has been great, because you don't want to be too narrow-minded. So to hear different perspectives and it all contributes to my cause, I feel like it's very heartwarming. So I've had a great experience with my advisors. So currently, as I am with now my new advisor, we are in the process of doing outreach. I've passed the stage of actually doing the archival work. I've done work within the databases. I've done work within a variety of prison archives. So I have all of my physical and heavy documents of people's experiences. So now I'm in the process of doing outreach to Merced College. We also have a youth council, and the intention of me doing that is to gain networks to be able to see if they can assist me and reaching out to some at-risk or impactful, systemically impacted youth to be able to form a group in the hopes of having them go through the research in which I've contained and being able to communicate with them and just kind of convey the different things that they would potentially go through if they were to continue on the path in which they were, and to be now open to receiving the support that's here for them. So just reaching out to my current community at UC Merced, and seeing where it is I can go and be the most impactful. I have the intention of going to graduate school, and recently I was accepted into our UROC program for the summer, the undergraduate of research. So there I will be able to get all the support that I need in transitioning into graduate school. My hopes and intentions is to become a forensic psychologist for specifically the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI. I chose to work for them because of their benefits and because I feel like I can actually support my community the best way, being that the FBI has so much access. And I feel like I'll also still be able to do my work and really understand why individuals do what they do, specifically my community, and just trying to get to the bottom of why, we do, be it good or bad, just to understand it so I can further discontinue what we have going on in our community. So I would love to get my degree in law, criminology, and society. I've been looking at Arizona State. I've also been looking at some places down south, specifically HBCUs. And just trying to see what I want my experience to be. But I definitely will be going to graduate school. The goal is my master's. The hope is possibly my PhD. I haven't really went into that deep, but that's the overall view for after I graduate. Yes, so besides this project, I have a lot of other endeavors that contribute to my passion of prison reform. I work with the Underground Scholars Initiative program on campus. I'm a student program coordinator, and what we do is we help formerly incarcerated students navigate their way throughout college. Currently, we're in the recruitment process, so we don't have a huge population as of right now, but we're in the process of gathering it. So I'm being able to continue my work and continue my research with this on-campus job. And it's been great. I've been able to network with a lot of people. I've actually met a few students who are formerly incarcerated, and they've been very open with their experience with me. So I'm living life, being able to really, like I said, live out my passion. And in addition to that, I have my own club organization on campus called PREAC. It stands for Prison Reform and Incarceration Abolishment Advocacy Club. And what we do is we conduct research within the prison archive as well as the university's library. And each student has their own focus of research. So I know one of my members are doing prison management. Another one is focused on the retention rate of formerly incarcerated people. And someone else is focused on the different things that were illegal before that are not now, but people are still incarcerated for. So just trying to figure out how it is that process works and contributes to keeping the Black and Brown community in prison, and just trying to pull out the different information that doesn't seem so blatant to the public. So they have a lot of different interests, and I'm very excited to see what they come up with. But weekly we meet and I go over their plans with them, and we're preparing to make a huge presentation for the faculty at UC Merced as well as the community. So I just kind of gather people who had the same passion as me with prison reform, and allow them to do their work as they wanted to. So those are my other endeavors besides doing this research.